Hi everyone, my name is Laura Grissom and I am with St. Clair Senior Center. I work in our Health and Wellness Division here at St. Clair. So today I wanted to talk about a health topic that people love to talk about, but they don't do very well, and that is sleep. Sometimes it is simply because you're retired now, so you're not getting up every day to go to work. You may be on medications that are affecting your sleep, or you may have some chronic illnesses or different disease processes that affect your sleep. So those are things we cannot do anything about. But today we want to talk about the things that we can do. First of all, we're going to start with keeping a consistent sleep schedule. That means you need to go to bed and get up at about the same time every day. So go to bed at 10 o'clock, get up around 6 o'clock, and you want to continue to do that every day of the week, including weekends. Don't want to sleep in. Now, we don't have to be super rigid about that, but you want to stay in that ballpark range of that time. Next, you want to make sure that you have a very comfortable sleep environment. So you want it to be cool and dark and quiet. They say about 65 degrees to 68 degrees is ideal for people to sleep in, so keep your room cool. Quiet, you don't want to have the TV blaring or a radio going. You want quiet. If you need some kind of noise, then get a white noise machine. That is something that your brain doesn't have to work at listening to. And as far as dark, turn those TVs off, the lights out. If you have to have a night light, if you get up in the night, that's fine, but you don't want a big bright room. And then after the sleep environment and making sure you stay on the same sleep schedule, we want to make sure that you are doing things before you go to bed that are best for you. That means you want to stay active throughout the day. You want activity throughout your day that kind of keeps your body in motion so that when it's time to go to bed, you'll be tired. We also want to make sure we're not eating big meals before we go to bed. So eat your largest meal several hours before you go to bed, and then if you need a snack, have something light. You want to stay away from caffeine. I would say at least 5 or 6 hours before you go to bed. Also want to limit your alcohol intake, because even though alcohol can make you sleepy, you might fall asleep quickly. It often disturbs your sleep. We also want to make sure that when we get up in the morning, we are exposing ourselves to natural sunlight. That works with our circadian rhythm. That tells your body, I am ready to start the day. So if you are able to go out within the first hour of sunrise and let that natural sunlight be exposed to your eyes, to your body, 15, 20, 30 minutes, that would be really good. A good way for your body, like I said, to know it's time to wake up. And then at the end of the day, to let your body know it's time to go to sleep, you want to stay away from those screens. Turn the TV off and do something that doesn't need a screen. If you're 60 or over and you're watching this, you lived a life without screens, so you know how to do it. So go back to that, read a book, do some kind of artwork or something like that. Talk to a person. We don't talk to people like we used to, but do something that doesn't involve a screen, because those blue lights mess with your melatonin and can also cause you not to sleep well. One of the last things is if you have problems with sleeping, like you're snoring loudly, somebody tells you you're catching your breath, you've got restless legs, anything like that, a medical condition, you need to see your doctor, because there are treatments for those things. So there are lots of stuff that we can do to sleep better, so make sure that you take these steps and hopefully you will sleep better and then feel better throughout the day. For more information or to find ways to improve your health, come see us at St. Clair Senior Center.